The Turnbull government is seeking election fundamentally on the record of the Abbott government, stopping the boats, finalising the free trade agreements, our strong national security policy. It's very easy for me to campaign for the election of the Turnbull government because the Turnbull government is running on the Abbott government's record, and it's a very strong record.
So, but what was the point of that? Because there's been very little policy change.
Well, that's quite untrue, if I may say so. Let me run through a few. Firstly, we dealt with Senate voting reform. That was not on the agenda, and it's done. It's been voted in and done. Secondly, we have a cities policy. We are not limiting our support in cities and generally to roads. We're supporting mass transit and public transport. Media ownership reform, kicked into the long grass, never to be seen again apparently, taken out. It is now the government's policy, and we'll be proceeding to bring our media ownership laws into the 21st century. And right across the agenda of innovation, that is an innovation, if you like, of my Prime Ministership. But we are supporting investment in new start-up companies. We're ensuring that our universities and our best minds and our big research institutions work closely with and collaborate with business. I mentioned the point about business continuity and changing corporate bankruptcy laws. Right across the board, there are many. Look, between Tony and myself, Tony Abbott and myself, there is continuity. Of course, I was part of his government, part of his cabinet. But there is also a great deal of change. So as you go from one Liberal Prime Minister to another, you have continuity and you have change, and there has been a lot of change.